folks. So it has been a hot minute since I've had the chance to do a video, and had a lot going on. So Josh has been up here pretty much every day for the last week and a half or so, and that is because we got a little something in here that we didn't have the last time I came up, and that is Miss Lucy here. So this is her first trip getting to come up here and feed. So I brought along her and the wife, and she is sweet as sugar. So everything went well. She's healthy, mom's healthy, and now it's time to try and find the new normal, which we have not had the chance to do yet. But Josh has got some stuff going on next week and is not going to be able to be up here, so just gotta have to figure it out. Luckily, I'm out of school. In North Carolina, we get some parental leave even for the dads, so that is helpful. So I'm out of work for the next couple weeks, being able to be home with her. But today marks her being a week old, so that is hard to wrap our heads around, that she's already been with us a week. It seems like it's just been overnight, but she's doing great so far. But not only do we have a new baby in there, but there's a bunch of new babies out here. In that last video that I put up that Josh took, he kind of showed one running around the field, and that one was born on the 13th, and today's the 23rd. Happy birthday, little Holty. Today's his birthday. But there's been quite a few since that one. So I'm going to go put out a bale of hay, and we're going to go check out those babies, and I'm going to get my baby out there in the field and let her see some of the cows for the first time. Even though her little eyes just barely do work, we're going to get her out there on the side-by-side here in a minute. So I'll go get the tractor ready and go grab a bale of hay real quick. Okie doke. So just a few updates. So the biggest one being Lucy. We are truly blessed with that little thing. She is sleeping really good. She's eating really good. She's super healthy. So we couldn't be any happier there. She's making it a whole lot less scary than what we were anticipating. I mean, there still is some times where we're on the verge of freaking out a little bit, but you know, it's not as terrible as what I was anticipating. I was ready after our first night in the hospital. I was petrified because we slept maybe 20 minutes here and there. It just was not going the greatest, but things have kind of worked themselves out. She's sleeping, she's eating good, so all is well there. The weather has been terrible. So we had an ice storm about right at a week ago. It was a little bit more than a week ago because she's a week old, and we have a girl that used to cheer for Maddie that comes and watches the dogs and house sits for us, and so she came to stay at the house while we were in the hospital. And when she came to stay, we still didn't have power. We didn't have power for about 3 or 4 days. It was terrible. There was like half an inch of ice at our house, trees down everywhere, and then had quite a bit of snow after that, and some rain after that. I don't think the kids really went to school, you know, maybe one day last week. So it's been different for sure. I've not had to worry about that. I've got bigger fish to fry than worried about school, so not been doing too much thinking about that. But today it is beautiful. It's supposed to be like 47 today. There's not a cloud in the sky. Hard to complain with that. But today our plan of attack is to really just get some hay put out check to see if there's any other new calves, and we are taking little Miss Lucy over here to see our Aunt Eloise and Brantley and Amy for the first time. And then we're having a little Holta birthday party at our house this evening, so we're not going to stay up here too awful long because we've got more things going on today. So really just putting out a bale of hay today is all we're going to get done. But I will be up here the next week pretty much every day, so it's going to be a learning curve to figure out how to be up here and take care of those two at home now. So we'll see how it goes. We have got some serious mud, that's for sure. So one other thing that I forgot to mention, the last video that I put out of me talking was the one about the fence, and the title of that was, "Will we ever get it figured out?" We did. I did find where the issue was, got that fixed. There's hot power going all the way around the field here now. So that is fantastic. That's been a problem for the last, honestly, that was a problem before the hurricane. And then once the hurricane got here and there was no fence, then it was just still a mess. But found an old piece of woven wire that was hidden in a bush, and it was somehow, sliding all over the place. It was somehow woven. It had made itself touch all of the strands of wire, and there's only one that was hot. The top wire is the only one that's supposed to be hot, and it was touching all three, and with it touching all three, it was grounded out, and I don't even know how many places. A lot. So it is fixed now, so that's good. Coming up on some of those new babies here. There's one laying right up here. I don't know if you can make him out. This one right here, let's see if I can zoom in a little. These cameras have got kind of a wide angle lens. It makes it kind of hard to see. So this is the one that was born, let's see, on the 13th. Oh shoot, I didn't even see that cow there from this bale of hay. So that's her baby running right there. That is. So this is my first time feeding any of these bales that we got that, I shouldn't say the first time. So we had a bunch of different hay that was donated to us because all of ours, vanished in the storm. But we had, the majority of them were net wrapped, and now we're getting into some, we had fed some early on that was not net wrapped, that was smaller bales, but now we're getting into some of these bigger bales that we got that were with twine, and I didn't think it was going to be this drastic of a difference between the hay that was net wrapped sitting out versus the twine sitting out, and it is a huge difference in the waste that has rotted and got super wet. I knew that net wrap made a bigger difference, but we've just never been around it all that much, just because our baler doesn't net wrap, it does twine, and it's a huge difference. Huge. I'm gonna set this down and let this roll out, and then hopefully some of these babies will come up around here and we'll take a look at some of them. Little fella's fast. So this little one right up here is from one of the first calf heifers. And I wish I had my tagger with me because he seems pretty chill, like I could get him. The little mottled faced one down here, he's quick as lightning already, so I have to wait till I get the calf catcher rigged up on the four-wheeler to probably catch him. But this little dude up here seems pretty calm, and I say that he'll probably take off sprinting when I get close to him. Just a tiny little thing. Yeah, she's quick. He's quick. Yeah, I see something back there in the back. So that one's a bull calf. The other one I'm not quite sure about. That first calf that we had back before Lucy got here, it was a heifer. Oh, and from a really good first calf heifer that we've got. I have really liked her, so there's a chance. And honestly, that little one that we were just looking at, it too is from a first calf heifer, and her mama is out of one of the best cows that I had whenever I had just my own back 15 years ago. Whenever I got her, she was one of my favorites, and I don't have her anymore, but I did keep one of her daughters, and that calf is one of her daughter's first calves. So there's a chance I might try and keep her. I don't know. We'll see. But I am going to run back over here to the house. I'm probably going to throw some mineral on the back of the side-by-side, and we're going to check the mineral feeder and bring Maddie and Lucy out here and let Lucy just be in the field. She can't see any of this stuff, doesn't know what she's looking at, but this place is special to us, and this is a big deal for me to be able to have her up here with me for the first time. It's awesome. Awesome. Squeak, squeak, squeak. So I was trying to do some thinking there a second ago. We decided not to go get the side-by-side and just bring the truck out here as we were leaving. But I was doing some thinking as I was driving down here. Squeak! And I think little Miss Lucy here is either the 6th or 7th generation here at the farm, which is a big deal. And I may be way off on that. And if I'm way off, it's not because I'm too far. It may be more than 7. I'm going to triple check that when I get over here to my Aunt Eloise's, though. But today's a special day, and we're glad to have her up here. I know she's not going to remember it and has no idea where we're at. All she knows is she may have pooped her pants and she might be a little hungry. But for us, it's a big day to have her up here. She's wearing her little tractor and cow outfit, and we're excited. Like I said before, it's going to be a little bit of a learning curve being able to be at home with these two and be up here and be at school, but we're going to get it figured out, and hopefully there'll still be time to take you all along on the ride as we go. That way she knows what's going on. I'm excited for her to watch some of these whenever she gets to be old enough. But it's sounding like I need to jump off here. Sounds like we might have something else to take care of. But folks, we appreciate you watching, and we'll see you on the next one.